The Lexus LX 570 marries an old-school SUV portfolio with all the leather, all the wood, and almost all the space. The Lexus LX 570 exists because a Land Cruiser does. If that world patrolling, UN peacekeeping Toyota hadn't built up decades of global goodwill, there'd be no reason to plaster it with leather and wood and a big chromey grille, and sell it as a luxury truck. The heritage is real, and so is the upsell potential. With all its lavish gear and top-drawer finishes, the LX still manages to hang on to most of the Land Cruiser's off-road skill. We give it a 6.8 out of 10, with points scored for its comfort and capability. The LX wears its social climber status on its sleeve, which on a car sits at the nose. The hourglass-shaped beak works better on smaller crossovers and sedans than it does here. Omit those details, and the biggest Lexus SUV's credentials are on display: squared-off corners, big taillamps, a split tailgate, and an imposing NFL-like stance. Hidden inside is the library low cabin that gave Lexus its luxury bona fides in the first place. Review continues below. With a 383 horsepower V8 sending power to all four wheels through an 8-speed automatic, the LX sets out on its mixed mission with the right basics. Gas mileage is terrible, at 15 mpg. It's also blessed with a long travel, live axle rear end with an electro-hydraulic suspension and lots of ground clearance and multiple electronic traction modes. The bank of switches on the console might only rarely be used, but the 6,000-pound LX can crush lots of types of roads, even if it can't slide between obstacles like a slimmer GX. You may want to take off the low front air dam, though. It cuts into the SUV's approach angle. Open a door and the tuxedo-friendly cockpit reveals lots of lush wood and leather trim. 5 adults have terrific room, but third-row riders must be small or sitter-friendly. Leave them at home. Fold the third row to the sides, and the LX has a high-riding cargo space that's narrow. All consequences of its tough off-road hardware. Lexus fits lots of safety equipment, but the LX hasn't been crash-tested yet. Open pour wood and 19-speaker audio factor into the features list, but there's nothing like a stretched wheelbase version built for prime ministers, dictators, and other putative heads of state.